She says, you're the person that gets me. You understand what I'm going through. I can speak to other people, doctors and other professionals, but they don't actually get what I'm going through on a daily basis. She says, but I know from what you say to me that you understand perfectly.
Just one small action can make such a huge difference, yeah? To everybody involved.
I came into post in 2010 and looked to develop the volunteering services that we were currently running, but it was very, very basic. We had some funding from the local authority to do that, which was cut. It was the first tranche of cuts that were experienced back in 2010-11, I would have thought. So I set off and went to secure some funding to replace the funding that had been cut, and was successful with the Department of Health Volunteering Fund. Our ethos is about promoting independence and well-being for vulnerable adults within Blackburn with Darwen, and through our volunteering activities we ensure that that happens to a certain degree. The wider care network services, we have 46 local businesses on our books that provide a whole range of services.
She's actually said to me that if it wasn't for our care network and the volunteers, that she wouldn't be able to do the things that she does.
So the befriending and the assisted shopping are a couple of our services of those 46.
We work with lots of different partners, anyone from kind of Age UK to the carers. There's the Your Support Your Choice service in town, which is like a centre for independent living.
We were approached to become lead partner within the Your Support Your Choice service. Volunteering being an important part of that, and something that I'm sure commissioners saw and wanted us to bring to the table. So
you can see the pathway, and that the social services really value the support that a care network volunteer can give to somebody.
It's just everything really. I mean, it helps me as well, because I mean I had personal problems and I wasn't even going out of the house like 6 years ago, so that's helped me the 3 years that I've been coming here, and you know, so it's helped me to get out and develop a relationship, even get a job from that as well.
Commissioners are starting to, at long last, take social value on board, and I go around and I shake my document now, it's 60 odd pages long, and say, look, this is the value that we can bring. For every £1 invested in care network, we generate £11.21 of social return.
And the volunteer programme works with it more intensively. I see the benefits of what the volunteering does. It works more intensively, but with a smaller amount of people.
We can measure that, we can demonstrate that, and where there are gaps, we actually fill them ourselves. We've gone out and for example, with the befriending, there was a market there, nobody else was doing it, so we've looked to develop it through the volunteering fund, which helped us. As
a charity, we have a lot of evidence to show, not just about volunteering, but about all the services that we offer, just about what difference that does make to people's lives.
We fit well into the health and wellbeing strategy. We were consulted and we actively participated in that to get it where it is today, and the work that we do contributes towards the targets that are now in the local health and wellbeing strategy.
So that they can understand the value of it, and also increase referrals and be able to help more people.
In fact, I was at an event earlier this week, who's who within the health sector, trying to understand how it all fits together.
You know, we had to go to externally for funding after the Department of Health funding ran out.
On the back of the Department of Health Volunteer Fund monies now, that built the case for us to apply successfully to the Reaching Communities programme for 3-year funding, which in turn has helped built the case for us to access more volunteer funding from the ESF community grants.
And then luckily we were able to get funding from the big lottery.
Through the Reaching Communities programme to further develop our volunteering activities. External funding, so that's another bonus that we can bring into the borough. We're bringing money from outside in.
So we're quite lucky, or not lucky. It was because of the quality of the project, I guess.
I'm already planning now bids. We're in with other funding from the big lottery. We're coming into our final year. I'm starting to apply now for continuation. That's another area of work that we do. We've got another couple of years from the Reaching Communities for the volunteering projects. I'm starting to plan now for that, building the case all the time. It's ongoing. There's never a break. You've got to try and be ahead of the game.